being here on Idol, it is a serious job. I mean, you have to think that we're narrowing these kids down for America to choose. It's a pretty big responsibility because when they get these top 20 people, I want to feel like we've done a great job presenting the top to America. This new panel is going to surprise viewers in that I just think there's a different beat, there's a different humor, there's a different look, there's a different desire, I think, from the judges in terms of what we want. I mean, I think that when people gel, 3 or 4 people gel, eventually there's going to sort of, you'll see like a consensus starting to build. And I think we kind of have a rhythm now, and we know what we're looking for in a way, and we've been able to set a bar, and I think the bar is set really, really high this season. I don't want to kill anyone's dream. I mean, I've been told no 1,000 times, and I think that, some of the best critique that I've gotten, it was from a good place. It may not have been, yes, you're great, but it was from a good place. And, when you tell someone something and they feel that it's from a good place, they receive it more. And they may not like it, but one day they'll go and they'll think and they'll be like, you know what, she's right. I mean, I've done that with my career. I mean, I had someone sit me down and say, you need to get in-ears and you need to work on, you're not hearing yourself on the stage, so you're yelling. And I didn't like when they told me. I was like, why would you tell me this right after a show? This is bad timing. But I went home and sat and watched myself, and it was the best. It was the best. One of the best critiques anyone has ever given me. And that critique actually came from P. Diddy. And I still thank him for it, because I went and got in-ears. Now, when I'm on stage, I just got off tour. Every time people come see my show, they're like, we understand every word you're saying, and that's so rare for a rapper. And I worked on that. I didn't like that critique. It bothered me. So I worked, and thank goodness. If he would have told me it was great, I wouldn't have grown. I went years and years without getting my big role as an actress. And it was so discouraging that I just stopped. I said, you know what? I'm just going to go and work, And while I was working, I just started developing my love for music. And, it took one person saying, you know what? You're kind of good as a rapper. And I was like, really? So I just went home, started writing. I mean, I did the whole thing, tried to go to record companies. They said no. No one understood me. Everybody told me that I wasn't going to win because I was too playful, or I was trying to sing and rap. That doesn't work. People need to define you. You sound too smart. You shouldn't talk like that if you want to be a rapper. I mean, I was told everything. And I would cry. I would stress out. I would give up every now and then. I would contemplate, just shutting myself off to the world. But I always kept working a 9 to 5, and so it always built up my strength to do hard work. And I think that's the most important thing for people. I don't care what you want to do. If you think that it's going to come without hard work, you're insane, and you shouldn't even bother trying. It kept me going. Whether I was a waitress for 12 hours a day, on my feet all day, it made me realize that I wasn't going to have anything unless I worked hard. And, eventually the right person saw me. Thank God Lil Wayne saw me, and he saw something in me even at that time. We're all artists. We all understand, even the people at home, they're credible enough to judge an artist, because that's what they do. That when they're voting, they're really saying, I'm judging you, I like you. The point is, yes, it's great. It's great for my fans who look up to me to see themselves represented on Idol. I don't want these contestants to come in here and say what they think we want to hear. I like the people that come in and make me laugh. Not trying, but just are being themselves and are owning the moment and are comfortable enough in the moment to say the not so accepted answer. And that's what I do. So yeah, I am up there having fun a lot of times because I'm thinking weird things, and I'm asking them weird things, and I'm saying things to them that I hope is going to trigger something that maybe their sister would say to them. You know, maybe their mom would say, maybe their best friend would say, just kidding around, you know, because I think that's where we're going to really find that superstar thing that we're looking for outside of singing. I guess it's playing a role in a person that just walked off the street, playing a role in their dream. You know, I mean, today when I was sitting there in the room, I thought to myself, I could be looking at a superstar and not even know it. I mean, how often do you get to groom a superstar? I mean, I think there are great things about the job, but I think overall, if I was to step back, I would say I'll probably never have this opportunity ever again in life to meet people who are just hungry, who just have a dream like I did, and to become a part of their journey. That's the greatest part.